flash here tonight.
Go.
So the Rockets win the tip. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Oh, rejected by Beal. Morris outside. Beal outside. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Martin outside. Outside for Porter. Back to Martin. Smith with a screen on Kuzma. Martin takes it in for 3. Smith. They grab their own miss. Porter with it. Beal picks him up. Here's Martin. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Here's Gafford. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Green, the pass to Martin. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Kept alive. Şengün from downtown. Outside for Green. Back to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Martin with the bucket.
Woo! Glad to get that out of the way. I mean, maybe these teams will settle down now that we finally got a bucket on the board. That was like watching paint dry.
Here's Beal. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Porter. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Smith against Porzingis. And the layup falls.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, BA. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porzingis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 39 left in the first. Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Nice move. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Outside, Green. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis can't get that one to fall. The Rockets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Washington trailing. Beal right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting. And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Here's Martin. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he can't hit the second. Washington's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And then Beal with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Takes it inside. Pass to Gafford. Here's Morris. Beal from outside. He can't hit that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Josh Christopher is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And here's Tate outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
The Rockets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And Tate gets it to go.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Porzingis against Kaminsky. Porzingis in the post. Kuzma outside. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Stolen by Gafford. Morris for 3. Drills it from deep. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Tate with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Christopher. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
A new lineup here for Washington. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Tate. Pass to Marjanovic. And that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Wright. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. With the crossover, and then Porter with the dunk.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
To the middle. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Green. From behind the arc. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Here's Wright following the score by Houston. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green, the pass to Smith. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Right, the pass to Nunn. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Smith right side. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 points.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looked...
And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5. For 3, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 7.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Left side, Porzingis. Back to Morris. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Morris. A shot from the mid-range. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
And then Beal with the dunk.
You love the energy Beal has. I mean, he's racing up the floor to convert on the fast break.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. And Gafford with the block. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. For 3, Porzingis. Morris finds Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Christopher. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston. And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Kuzma down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Christopher. Pass to Marjanovic. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Wizards.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick out to Morris. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Christopher. Off target with the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Kaminsky is screen on Morris. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, he tries a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Wizards going the other way now. Here's Beal. And the dunk by Gafford.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Morris. 9 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the inside, Martin. And Gafford with the block. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Rockets on top, leading by 9. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Morris outside. Pass to Gafford. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green up top. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
You know, when Green goes inside like that with that type of force and tenacity, it really gives the defense no option but to foul.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
He takes it in, and Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now. Over to the wing. For 3, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th quarter. The pass to Şengün, and he jams it home with authority.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Morris finds Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Right side, Porzingis. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Oh, swiped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Morris. Kuzma outside. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Martin outside. Pass to Smith on the wing. Green, corner shot. Outside for Porter. Here's Şengün. And a nice finish on the layup. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And they recover it. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Out to Beal. Back to Morris. Takes a 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Steps back. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Morris with it. There's the block. Outside, Green. Back to Smith. Pass to Martin. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 15.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Rockets.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And he makes it. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
And that one's good. Green.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Avdia attacking. Pass to Kispert. They need this. Counted from distance.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
Richard on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Turner is out there with Jackson. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now here is Smith. The kick out to Porter. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Halliburton. From past the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Porter's running. Here's Smith. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Turner. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball. And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by Jalen Green. Halliburton passes to Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Green with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Porter, no luck. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Şengün with the ball. Jackson on him. There's Porter with the 3. That shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Green. Here's Mathurin. And the rebound goes to Martin. Rockets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. The drive by Smith. Outside Martin. Back to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Now, here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Here's Green.
2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Now Halliburton. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to Martin. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
That gives them the lead.
I just like the commitment from Porter Jr., refusing to let the D get the better of him.
Mathurin passes to Jackson. Out to Turner. Jackson down low. Şengün covering. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Şengün with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
It's stolen by Hield. It's stolen by Green. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's Şengün, top of the key. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Porter. Halliburton for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now here is Martin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Green with the jam.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. No one near Turner as he lets it go. It's a tie game here in Houston. And back with the start of the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We got Frank Kaminsky. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic, and it's Tate in at the two. That's
Wow. Goodness, man. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And the pass to Kaminsky. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Smith with a wide open look. That one doesn't drop. And Houston the other way now. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Christopher's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Jayshawn Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
Nembhard, the pass to Nworl. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Christopher. Kicks to Kaminsky. Passes it to Marjanovic. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Smith. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now the Rockets with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tate with the ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And there it is for him. Houston leading by 6. Pass to Marjanovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Back to Smith. Fires it up. Shoots over Marjanovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season. Their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young. And with that comes growing pain.
Ripped away. Smith on the wing. Plenty of space. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Smith.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
A shot by Tate with no one around. Drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 7. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approach the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Kaminsky, the pass to Christopher. Now here's Kaminsky. D right on him. Here's Tate. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
A new lineup here for Houston. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Porter looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Jackson dishes to Heel. There's the 3. Rebound by Smith. Here's Martin. Good work defensively by Turner.
Give the defender credit. Willing.
Thanks so much, Dan, for the great interview. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pacers trail by 12. On the court right now for the Pacers. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Turner is out there with Heel, and it's Jackson in at the 5 spot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Right at the free throw line, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
And here is Şengün. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Martin finds Green. Houston needs to get a shot up. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Outside, Green. To the middle. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Heel. Here's Halliburton. And he makes good on the layup. Halliburton's got 9 points.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Green inside the 3-point line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Now the pass to Jackson. Over in the corner, Turner. Martin against Hield. Stolen by Martin. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Now Halliburton. On the wing, Hield. Covered by Martin. Hield can't hit. Rockets leading by 10. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Halliburton against Porter. And stolen by Şengün. From deep, Green. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. Martin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Şengün kicks to Martin. Porter in the corner. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Green, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And that one's good. Green.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
And Turner kicks to Hield. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Şengün for the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton finds Hield. Now here's Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. Martin with it. Guarded now by Jackson. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Martin. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Deflects the pass. At the elbow, it's Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Both free throws good from Turner. And here are the Rockets now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Christopher, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They played the... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Houston leading by 9. Marjanovic is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Christopher in the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Passes it to Marjanovic. Banked in off the glass.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Moron, that's good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Duarte passes to Nemhard. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Here's Neesmith. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Yep, it counts. Juarez got 4 points this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. I just love when teams make it work down low.
Rockets leading by 9. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Christopher. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Nemhard, the pass to Duarte. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Nemhard. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Christopher. Now here's Kaminsky. In the corner, Tate with it. Lock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Christopher. And the rejection by Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trail by 11. The pass to Nwora. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Nwora's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Christopher. Marjanovic kicks to Kaminsky. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Halliburton. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin inside. Covered by Hield. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Green against Halliburton. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
Had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jalen Green.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And the basket by Jackson.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
From deep, Green, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Matherin. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Green, the pass to Porter. Over to the left wing. Şengün kicks to Green. Back to Şengün. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. So Houston wins it. It was.
Down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Miles Turner out there with Jackson. And it's Hield in at the three, the small forward. 3 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Halliburton. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Beal into the lane. Back to Kuzma. Puts up a three. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Beal. Out to the wing. Here's Porzingis. That one's good for 2.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Indiana on offense. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Now here's Beal. And there's the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And Bradley Beal continues to produce for this team.
Free throw drops for Beal.
Well, very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Here's Beal driving in, and then Beal with the dunk.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, B.A., it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Stolen by Jackson. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Now Jackson. And here's Halliburton. Pounded by Beal. Out to the right wing. From deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Drives to the hoop. And then Beal with the dunk.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Halliburton against Beal. And Tyrese Halliburton good for 3. Halliburton's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Outside Porzingis. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Matherin, count that one. Give him 8 points now.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Chris Duarte, Neesmith out there with Smith, and it's Nwora in at the power forward position.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to Gafford. Back to Beal, and here's Porzingis. Beal left side. Nwora grabs the board. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
There's Neesmith with the three. It's Duarte on the wing. Smith inside, working on Gafford. 4 on the clock. Back to Smith. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
The offensive rebound. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Gill. And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, Washington, no good. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. For 3, Smith. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you could play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Washington, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Back to Morris. Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Nembhard. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Smith with a screen on Nunn. Pass to Smith. Back to Duarte. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Nunn.
And even Coming from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Morris outside. It's deflected. Here's Nembhard. He has 6. Pass to Nora. From deep three-point range. The Pacers again can't hit. Washington has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's 31 seconds left in the second period, and stolen by none. Pass to Gill, beyond the arc. Nora grabs the board. Indiana's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Duarte. There's the 3. Nora, no good. And so it's Indiana going into appreciated alley.
Your Wizards, 22. The Pacers, 34.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Monte Morris is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Kispert. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Gill in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Well, Indiana shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Gibson, no good. Halliburton against Morris. Jackson with a screen on Morris. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Halliburton against Morris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gill. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. From the arc. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pass to Gill. Morris outside. Can they get it? Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Yes, it's good. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Gibson, no good. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists, Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper. Beal loves to fire off the catch.
Halliburton outside. Out to Hield. He shoots. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Beal. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what Beal is out there to do, just pour in points.
Turner, a screen on Beal. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. It's stolen by Halliburton. Down low. Here's Turner. Gafford grabs the miss.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Beal's got 17.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Porzingis. Doesn't go for him. Halliburton outside. Crosses over. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
3-pointer, Beal. And that's not going to go. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Wizards shooting just 33% so far in this game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We've got Nesmith. Jalen Smith is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Nembhard in at the point.
I don't think the defense was ready for that. That was deep.
Here's Nembhard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Gafford passes to Beal. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. It's Avdia on the wing. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Kispert's checked in for Avdia.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league.
To the middle. Here's Nesmith over Kispert. Nesmith's shot is off. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. 3-pointer, Beal. Pacers with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the left wing. There's Neesmith with the three. Drops in the three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Kuzma. Beal outside. Outside Porzingis. Ball stolen. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Nora. They set the pick. Here's Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Beal's shot is good.
Defensively, if you're going to deal with Beal, airspace is really not a good idea.
Pass to Smith. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for Indiana.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Three-pointer. Beal doesn't go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Fires for three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night.
And down in the corner, he'll look so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Beal against Halliburton. The three is up. Pacers with a rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Stolen by Jackson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
And serving up feeds all night long, he was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And the basket by Halliburton.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Takes the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Now, this is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory.
making their way off the bus in anticipation of tonight's game. Tip-off goes to Houston. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Now here's Porzingis. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Green against Morris. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Here's Martin. Rebound by Kispert. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. To the left side wing. Gafford, no one around him. Off target from outside. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got 5 now.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
For this screen on Porter. Pass to Gafford. Outside for Beal. Here we go. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. The kick out to Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 8.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Morris passes to Porzingis. No good on that one. And it's Houston the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The drive by Green can't cash in from close range. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And Beal kicks to Morris. Pass to Kispert. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doris, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. .132 left to play in the first. Outside, Porter. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Morris against Green. Washington again turning it over. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. 6-point lead. Green inside. He's against Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And so he makes both from the line.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Beal. Here's Kispert. And the rejection by Smith. And they get it back. Clock is at 3. Outside for Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They kick it out to Green. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Morris. From deep three-point range. That's tipped out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Out to Smith. Smith on the wing. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. Let's take a quick break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3. Now Beal. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Porter, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bucket is good. Şengün's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sports.
Gibson passes to Nunn to end the run. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nunn's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nunn can't get it to fall. Rockets leading by 10. And there's the pass for Christopher. Another shot to the left wing. Crafty move. Shot clock at 6. Marjanovic. Another miss by Houston. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to right. And here's none. Corner shot. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The rebound by Gibson. Wizards trail by 10. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Tate, he's checked in for Green. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Gill misses.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Tate kicks to Marjanovic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Gibson with the steal. Passes it to Gill. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here for the Wizards.
Substitution on the court.
Porzingis against Kaminsky. Low block shot. The Rockets pull it in. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Tate. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tate's only got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here's the fast break. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Christopher the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Christopher. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA.
And so it's Houston up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Morris. Kispert is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Beal in at the 1. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Morris kicks to Beal. Fires top of the key. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well. And he... Oh, my goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Kispert, no good. Rockets leading by 12. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Christopher. The pass to Tate. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. No good with the triple. From the Wizards, they're shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Gafford passes to Beal. Now, here is Morris. Outside for Beal. It's deflected. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Porzingis with the steal.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. And Doris went healthy. Do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. and at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things: stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there. Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
The drive by Green.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Martin dishes to Porter, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hill comes in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Morris. Nunn against Green. There's Beal with the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin the pass to Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Porter's got 10 points.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Out to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal against Martin. The 8-footer goes back up. And the rebound goes to Martin. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Oh,
goodness. And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Beal from deep three-point land. That doesn't go either for Beal.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Wizards. They kick it out to Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Puts up a three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Morris with the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Porter. Here's the screen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A three from Morris. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter outside. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Martin's got 6.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And so it's Houston with... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Rockets, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. Green, no luck. Wizards trail by 16. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to Gill. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. And Washington making a change here. Lights checked in.
Substitution on the court.
It's deflected. Here's Christopher, guarded by Wright.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fires from 18. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Right side Beal. Porzingis finds Morris. And he banks in the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Wasted no time on that one. Kaminsky's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Rockets lead by 21. Here's Christopher. Rebound, Washington. Morris looking over the floor. Out to Porzingis. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And another 3 for Houston. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Christopher, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Christopher. Off target with his 3. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And Beal kicks to Gafford. Morris outside.
Yeah, easy call.
Frank Kaminsky the third. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good for Morris. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And Morris drops them both. Here is Porter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Şengün, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Porter dishes to Green. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. From the Wizards, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Porzingis can't hit. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-6 run. The drive by Green goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Morris, no good. Porter against Beal. Outside for Martin. Passes it to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. Good opportunity, puts it up. Yep, that one goes in there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
And he makes all 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Kispert. And that one falls for Martin.
Shooting for Houston, Kenyon Martin, 2.
And both free throws good for Martin. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Now here's Smith. Martin outside. He takes it in, and he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Hield from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Pass to Şengün. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Porter, the pass to Martin. 5 to shoot. It's Martin on the wing. Nora grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Tries it from 19, and it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there, a dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Porter against Halliburton. For 3, Smith hits the trifecta. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Now here's Halliburton, and here's Turner from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Pass to Şengün. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here is Green for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Halliburton gets the 3 ball to go.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Here's Martin. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Here's Matherin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Porter. 4-3. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Down low. Here's Nora. Back to Halliburton.
Houston foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Porter against Halliburton. The 3 ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. Can't hit that one. So Houston will take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Porter against Halliburton. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Smith. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Smith's got 5 now.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Rockets on top. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Smith out there with Nesmith. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Chris Duarte. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And here's Tate outside. Connects from downtown. Tate's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Nembhard. Launches it. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment.
Here's Nembhard. After the Rockets picked up the basket a moment ago. Yep, count it. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Tate. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B8, and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive ratings of all time.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Christopher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Kaminsky. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Here's Nembhard. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here's Tate outside. Knocks down the long J.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
And Marjanovic, here we go. It's Tate on the wing. Smith against Kaminsky. Out to the right wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Nembhard. Give him 8 to the inside. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Back to Tate. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, The Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Nesmith. Smith against Tate. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
There's Kaminsky with a 3. Dorte grabs the board. Indiana's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And they take the lead. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Left side Tate. Kaminsky, the pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Kaminsky can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Nesmith.
Second team foul. At the line.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Rockets have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Matherin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter under. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the small forward. Pass to Nora. Here's Matherin. Clock at 6. Halliburton with the ball. He's guarded by Porter.
Houston foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Turner. Healed for 3. Green with the defensive effort. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Nora, no good. The Rockets trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Halliburton, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he sinks the second.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Nora. Here's Matherin. Green covering. Wide open look. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Martin. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Halliburton goes. Pass to Turner. There's the double team with Porter. Outside for Halliburton. Deflected. Outside Porter. Green up top. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Turner, a screen on Porter.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, VA. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
And he's good on the second.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside for Green. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Porter against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Porter. Here's Halliburton. Right wing. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Porter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And that one hits the back iron.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Porter's shot is off. Indiana leading. Porter with the steal. And here's Şengün. Nice move. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Turner, a screen on Martin. Heel finds Turner. Here's Nora.
Houston foul.
First one falls. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. That one's no good. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. VA. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 6 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And a great show through. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Well, the Rockets shooting it well at 59%. Neesmith out there with Smith. Then it's Chris Duarte, then it's Jackson, and it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Tate's shot is off. Indiana's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. Lets it go from deep. And no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Kaminsky outside. Back to Christopher. Here's the three. And another miss by Houston. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kaminsky finds Tate. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Down low. Here's Duarte. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so they foul intentionally. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. So for the Rockets. Porter against Halliburton. Martin outside. Pass to Şengün. The three. Gets the three to fall.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Smith with it, and it's Hield picking him up. And here's Porter outside. He's off on that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Hield with room to shoot. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Martin takes it in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Turner, a screen on Martin. Halliburton. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. From deep. Nora grabs the board. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Halliburton against Porter. Jams it in off the great move.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And it's Green missing. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pacers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
Looking to end the run, and it's Green off the drive. Can't capitalize inside. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Turner, a screen on Green. Healed from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Offline. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
In the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Porzingis. Bradley Beal is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Outside for Beal. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the pass to Mathurin. Heel with a screen on Gafford. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Here's Nora. Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nora. The 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important. And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Takes it off the glass.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Beal against Halliburton. Outside Turner. This one for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right side Beal. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Pass to Porzingis. Gafford trying to break 3. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Mathurin, and Indiana, another 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. .139 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton against Beal. Passes it to Nora. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closer. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Healed from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Offline with his three. Wizards trail by 13. There's Beal with the three. Morad grabs the board. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 19-6 run. They set the screen. And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Kispert, no good. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for Washington, Gill is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Wright in at the point. Now here's Nesmith. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Shot clock at 5. Nembhard's shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The Wizards shooting only 21% from the field so far. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
From downtown, the Pacers getting another chance here. Smith fires from way outside. Now the pass to Orte. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Now here's Gibson. Gill. Out to the wing. Tries yet again. Driving inside. And it's Nunn with the bucket inside. Nunn's got his first basket. Nembhard the pass to Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 19. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Wright. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Kuzma. Second chance shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him. They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And again, Washington, no good. Indiana leading by 22. RJ passes to Nemhard. Smith kicks to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. 5 on the clock. Neesmith, the pass to RJ. Fires the three. The shot comes out, and it's Washington the other way. Pass to Gill. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low and stolen by Kuzma. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And the Wizards with possession. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Gafford inside. And the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Out left to the wing. Here's Duarte. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the rejection by Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Driving in. Rebounded by the Wizards. Lets it go with a three. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
32, the Wizards, 12.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nora in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis, it finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Beal against Halliburton. Beal the pass to Porzingis. A second chance effort. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Gafford kicks to Morris. A three ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Turner. And he's way off from outside. Wizards trail by 19. Passes to Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And it's in there. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Beal the pass to Morris. No good from outside. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
The long distance three is buried. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Halliburton against Beal. Here's Mathurin, and he can't. Here's Morris. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So for the Wizards, a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The pass to Mathurin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 14. And it's Wright missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Nunn. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Gill. And again, Washington no good. Pacers leading by 16. Smith drops in the layup for two.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Nembhard. To the wing on the left. Here's Duarte. That three off the mark. Wizards trail by 18. Wright for three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. The rebound by Gibson. Washington shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Kuzma. Trying to get open is Gibson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Kuzma getting more and more comfortable with contact at this level.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Indiana leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Duarte. Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer, no good. From the Wizards, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Wright. Here's Gibson. Doesn't go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Jackson. There's the pass to Duarte. Pass to Nesmith. Nice move. What a terrific move that was.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Wright.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pacers leading by 15, so on the floor for Washington. Monte Morris is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kispert, and there's Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beal deciding where to go with it. Turner with the steal. Pass to Halliburton. Beal against Hield. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Now Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Gafford. The tray. Second shot opportunity. And here's Morris for three. Pacers with the rebound. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Hield. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Beal. No good there. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers leading by 20. Halliburton passes to Nora. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fades and shoots. And Indiana, another three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Porzingis. And he drives in, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Indiana.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Over in the corner, Turner. The pass to Nora. Jacks up a three. Trains the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Driving to the basket. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the Pacers another three.
Buddy Hield has great strength at his size, stocky, but he finds a way to push through the defense.
And here's Porzingis for a three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nora's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too. That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Pass to Porzingis. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Out to Turner. Healed outside. For three. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd.